I am coming to you live from a construction truck. I was on my stories just a little bit earlier saying that my day just got so out of whack because these drywallers said that they were going to show up over here at our property. I don't know if you can see, like, that's what's in the background. Hello there. My husband said, hey, you know what? I can't get off work early this morning because he had something to do at work that was important. And can you just kind of like be ready to run over to the property, which is about 15 minutes away from where we live, and, you know, unlock everything so that the drywallers can get in there and start working. And so then I was like, everything that I wanted to do this morning got put on hold. Like, I usually go out for my walk in the morning, and I have all these things I do first thing. I have a schedule. And even though that this digital marketing opportunity, it comes with flexibility, and you should have flexibility. That's one of the perks, right? I tend to work better. Hello. I tend to work better if I have a schedule, almost like you would schedule your work day. Hi, everybody. I'm not gonna be able to see comments today because I'm on my phone and they're smushed at the bottom. I have to have my font turned up so big on my phone so I can see it. So anyway, yeah, my day just was like insane. And then my husband calls me right before I'm getting ready to go live, and he says, hey, I need you to hop in the truck. We have a nickname for this truck. And he says, I need you to meet me over at Home Depot so we can pick up some drywall. So sorry I wasn't able to keep my commitment to be live at 2:00, but here I am. And I just want to take a couple minutes to talk to you guys about, let's see, it has like an air thing to it there. Now I feel better. I want to talk to you about why it's kind of cool to start a business in the summer. Even though a lot of people would think summer may not be the best time to start a business, I've already been offering that anybody that joins before July 1st, I will do mentoring with you. I'll put you in a group and we will do group mentoring. Just that extra layer, because we have like coaching and training and fabulous teaching and support inside the community, but just so that you feel like you're not going into it alone, this is going to be something new that I'm going to try and just kind of be my beta testing group and, you know, give you that extra layer of, you know, just feeling like you got a buddy, like an accountability buddy. So anybody that comes in before July 1st with me will, you know, have that extra layer of mentoring. And then our digital creator today, she was talking about it, and she said July 1st, we're starting a new 90-day run. So she does these challenges and she, like, every day she gives you something to do. Like, literally we have a 7-day launch plan. So every day for 7 days, you know what you should be doing. And then for 90 days, she gives you activities every day and training and teaching on how to run a successful business. She's awesome, I tell you. I feel so grateful to have found this because of her. She's a great teacher, a great mentor, a great leader. But some of the reasons why I think it's a great time to start a business, even though it's summer. So that was number one. You're going to get the mentoring with me. You're going to get the 90-day run. Think of it this way. It takes a little bit to get up and going, right? Unless you're somebody. So I started following this guy recently on Instagram. And he's kind of like one of those obnoxious, in-your-face kind of guys. And he caught my attention because he was throwing the F-bomb all over the place. And I'm like, what is this guy all about? Well, he started his account 14 weeks ago, I think it was. And I think he has like 65,000 followers. So I'm not going to say that it's impossible to start a business, get it up and running, and get a huge following right away. I'm not going to say it's impossible. I'm just saying that for the average person, it takes you a little bit to get up and get going, and you kind of get your feet wet and figure out the ropes and everything. So, but imagine it this way. So let's say that you want to go on a cruise for Christmas. Wouldn't that be kind of fun? My family would kill us. But let's say you wanted to go on a cruise for Christmas, and you knew the cruise was $5,000. We have 4 products inside the program that people can purchase. And the most popular one, and the one that's really growing this community so huge right now, is the $900 program. So you buy the program, and with your very first sale, you earn back your investment, right? So let's say that you want to earn that $5,000. That's your first goal. Is Terry, I want to go on that cruise. I want to make sure I have that $5,000, and money's already tight, so I don't know how we're going to come up with that $5,000. That's literally like 5.55 sales. So let's just round that up to 6. Let's just say 6 sales in the first 90 days. And actually, on the 90-day run, she encourages people to set that goal at twice that amount. She encourages you to set a $10,000 goal each month for 3 months. So at the end of the 90 days, hello everybody, thanks for joining. At the end of 90 days, you'll have made $30,000. And she's giving you all the tools you need to succeed to be able to get there. So I think, just in the spirit of transparency, like if you've never done social media before, if this is, something that would be brand new to you, to just, you're just more of someone who scrolls and you don't create a lot of content, don't really create reels or any sort of content that's directed at any specific thing. Maybe you're just a reposter, or maybe you post pictures online, or if you're more of a Facebook person, maybe it's more pictures of some really fabulous meal, or you're having drinks with your friends or whatever. If you're just kind of a casual poster, it's going to take you a little bit to get up and running. Like, you don't decide that you're going to be, a tennis player and go out and kick ass the first day. You got to take the lessons, you got to put the practice in, you got to do the time. And this is a very similar concept with this business. It's going to take you a little bit to get up and running. So let's say you started today. You still have 10 days until July 1st, right? It's the 21st. So that's 9 days. Sorry. Is it? Or do we have 31? 30 days has September. Never mind. You have about 9 or 10 days. I don't even know. You have 9 or 10 days to get all your systems set up, and it doesn't take that long. It takes, I would say, somewhere between 2 and 4 days, depending on how much time you have to spend on it each day. And then even after you get your business set up, like legitimately what your first goals are just getting good at doing content. It's just about getting good at like getting those reels, editing them, and you should get to the point where you could create 3 pieces of content in an hour. Okay. Then inside the program, she teaches you how to drive traffic to your social media. And she really does recommend YouTube. She's a big YouTube person. She's also a very big fan of TikTok. But she teaches you how to drive that traffic. So another 30 minutes a day would be spent doing those activities that drive the traffic to your social media accounts, right? So now we've got an hour and a half, 3 pieces of content, an hour, 20 minutes each, 30 minutes to do those activities. Now you've still got 30 minutes to answer questions, respond to DMs, interact with other accounts and network. And, like I always like to, it's almost like to have a friend, you got to be a friend. That's how I view social media. Like, would it be like kind of gross if you just went on every day and just like asked for things and never gave back anything to anybody else? That's kind of how I view it. So at the beginning, when you don't have a lot of people to answer questions or DMs for or respond to emails, engage in social media. I've made some friends since I've been in this, and the short time I've been in this. So, support their content, comment on people's things genuinely. Like, I'm talking genuinely. When I say be a friend, I don't mean be a, what do they call those people who you don't really, a frenemy. Don't be a frenemy. Like, be a real genuine person and a friend. And that pays big dividends. But so what else do I think is great about starting a business in the summer? Well, it kind of depends on where you're at in life. So if you're like me and you're a grandma and your grandkids are off for the summer and you live close to them, maybe your adult kids have asked you to spend some time babysitting, and the kids are, they're playing out on the swings, or maybe they're hanging out in their little kiddie pool or something, and you got some time to sit and do this on your phone. Why not take that same time and turn it into a money-making business? Let's see, if you're, maybe you're in the tax preparation business and you just finished the busy season. Now you're kind of in a slower period. Use this time to ramp up your business so that by the time the next tax season rolls around, you got it. Hi everybody. I don't mean to be rude. I'm going to say hi to everybody. You've already got your business going because you've been working at it for months, and now you're just like, now those 20-minute pieces of content are only taking you like 10 minutes. So maybe you're a realtor and you're out showing houses. That's great B-roll. And if you don't know what I mean by B-roll, that's, all the little 5 to 7 second videos that you see everybody doing. That's, they're putting their dishes away. They're, sweeping, mopping the floor. That's what my video was this morning. I'm moving, so I'm like cleaning as I go, and walking, the kids playing in the pool. What's going on for sports right now for kids? I think basketball's over. I'm not a sports person. My grandson is huge into basketball, but he lives in Kansas City, a long way away from me, and I don't get to spend as much time with him as I wish I could. But, just capitalize on whatever's going on. There's always more activities going on in the summer. And just catching those little, like, sitting there drinking your coffee, maybe having a margarita. It's Friday night. Like, what do you do on Friday night? Are you in where I grew up, like, going out for fish fry on a Friday night was a pretty big deal. We don't do that as much in Arizona. But, one of my husband and our new things that we do is, this is a sign of, like, you're getting older, right? And I don't even mind, not even one bit. But I've been working on our front yard, and the woman who owns this house, because it's a rental house for us, the woman who owns the house, I could tell she was kind of trying to put together a cottagey look, but I think it's been a rental property for a while, and I think people have kind of let it, fall apart a little bit. So I've been trying to kind of recreate some of that stuff that she was trying to do. So we have a bird feeder hanging in the tree, and I got a bird bath sitting in the corner, and I planted some flowers, and I'm moving some rocks around, and we're always watering. So every evening we've got the sprinklers set up, and it makes it, because Arizona, we're hot here. Every evening we got the sprinklers going, well, the automatic ones. It's not sprinklers, but you know what I'm talking about. And it, like, there's a little breeze, and it's kind of spraying that mist around, and me and my husband are sitting there in our front yard. Tonight I'll be sitting there with my new favorite cocktail, which is a cross between a Paloma and a ranch water. So good, so good. But we sit out there and we watch the birds in the bird bath, on the bird feeder. What else? Our dogs are always out there chasing after something. There's always rabbits and stuff. There's road runners, which, you know what, you guys, are you like me? Like you grew up watching Bugs Bunny, and you thought the road runner and the coyote were about the same size, right? Like, can anybody just like comment below? Did you think the road runner and the coyote were the same size? We've been tricked. We've been fooled. Those little road runners are not anywhere near as big as the coyotes. They're about like, I don't know, this tall and long. Oh, I wish I could see all these comments. Oops. Anyway, so simple things like that, these summer activities, they provide lots of opportunity for B-roll. And one of the best pieces of advice I got when I first started in digital marketing was shoot B-roll. Like, I don't get up and do my hair and makeup every day. I'm not going to lie. Like, you're lucky if I put a bra on every day. But if I do get, all ready for the day, if I'm going out to the grocery store, or my husband and I are going out for dinner or something, I always try to find, an opportunity to do 2 or 3, and then I save them in a folder on my phone. And then whatever content I happen to be doing that day, I've got a whole folder on my phone full of B-roll. And then what do? You learn this inside the program, that you start creating content for you have a very specific message that you're learning to craft, and you're going to keep getting better and better and better at it. And so this first 90 days, you're still learning, you're still growing, you're still becoming better at this. Can you imagine the goal that you could set for yourself the next 90 days when she does another 90-day run? So what else is good about starting a business in the summer? Oh, the cruise, I started going down that path, and squirrel. But, being able to pay for that cruise, or Christmas, or maybe you have a credit card that you want to get paid off. Do you know, so if we were going to go with the 5,000 amount, I said we were at about 5.5 sales, 6 sales. If you were to double that and say, push yourself really hard and say, I'm going to go for that 10,000 in 90 days. I'm going to shoot for 10,000. That's only 12 sales. In 90 days. That's 1 sale a week. It takes about 20 leads in your funnel before you make a sale. That's the average. Now, if your content is not where it needs to be, you're going to have to work on that. You're going to get better and better and better. And just kind of like tying your shoes. When you first learned to tie them, it was tough and hard, and you had to concentrate. And now you can probably put your shoes on and tie them while you're talking and chewing gum and all sorts of other things. But if you could get 20 people into your sales funnel and make a sale. 20 people, sale, 20 people, sale. And so if you're following the program and you're doing the activities she's sending you every single day for the first 90 days, you got a 7-day launch plan. You got 90 days of her constantly giving you, this is what you should be doing. This is what you should be doing. This is what you should be doing. And you're not doing it. You know, there's no reason not to. Why wouldn't you? So, one sale a week. So that's only 20 leads in your sales funnel in a week. And if you're putting out 3 pieces of content, and if you're doing the activities that drive people to your YouTube channel, to your TikTok, to your Facebook, to your Instagram, I don't know, there's other ones out there. I don't think are as popular, but I know people are doing them. That shouldn't be that hard, right? If you've got support, if you're learning, if you're doing the things that you're supposed to be doing. And, you know, there's a lot of people out there that say they make $10,000 in a couple of days or whatever. Like, I don't know. Are those people being honest? I'm not sure. I can't tell you for sure if they are or not. But I can tell you when you follow the program and you do it, you will see results, and you will have support the whole entire time. So between now and July 1st, get your system set up. July 1st. You're ready to go. You're on a 90-day run. You got some serious goals set for yourself. You better just start deciding where you want to go on that cruise. Just let me know if you want the information. I'm going to put it, it's already in my profile, so you can visit that link anytime. If you're watching this on the replay, just comment link. I'll be happy to send it over to you. I mean, I don't know how much more simple it can be to start a business in 2024. Because I know people that are thinking, I might have to get a second job for that Christmas season. All those stores that hire those extra people around the holidays. How many of them can make $900 in 1 week by driving people to their sales funnel? So it's a simple business. It's not easy, right? It's a simple business model. The harder part comes in with your discipline to get up and do the activities every day, and not just do the activities every day, because I think we like to fool ourselves and say, we're busy, we're working. And somebody was saying today that she would go to post her content in the morning, and then she would go down a rabbit hole on the social media platform she was on and start watching the cute babies and the dogs and the food recipes and, all the things. And then she'd look and, another 30 minutes had gone by, and she wasted 30 minutes of income producing activity time scrolling on social media. So that's where some of it's, when I say it's simple but not easy, you got to discipline yourself. So that's showing up, doing what you're supposed to be doing. Okay. I think that's all I got for y'all today. So I hope you have a good rest of your evening, and let me know if you have questions. I'd love to answer them for you. Don't forget, I'm building my YouTube channel, so if you want to go over and at Terry Kellums on YouTube, subscribe there. I'm trying to build my following to 50 subscribers so that I can go live on there every day as well too. So, all right, people, I will not be live Saturday and Sunday unless it's a bonus. Otherwise, I'll see you Monday, 2 o'clock Arizona time. Have a great night.